Alright. They have a tendency for kicking planets. It's a maximum velocity. There it is. It took me a moment.
But for the record, I do not condone using the movie launcher in this way.
You're good to go.
Still doing this, huh? Let's get out of here.
Hey guys, you know how I've been writing rap for porn on the side? I'm ready to share it with the world. Well, guess I'll just leave it on this machine till they come back.
That all makes sense.
Dear God.
What is that? Did you get it? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Alright, so explain what your thought process was during that, if you don't mind.
Okay, so when they opened up with closed captioning, it was like they couldn't understand it because they were watching foreigners act on TV.
Right.
So I was like, Chinese people, Sino, that's what it means to be Chinese.
Yeah.
And then evil.
Okay.
So you see no evil.
Nice.
That was my joke.
That is very good.
And then and here we were talking about Batman.
Yeah.
The guy was Batman, but he was like really skinny with no weights.
Yeah.
So I was like creating his hair. So you eat hair to get bigger and just
nice bridge connection.
And then I got racist right there.
That's alright. Can you explain it though?
I got well, my friend, he does dubstep.
Yeah. Okay.
And it came in a moment of like music was going decline.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really anything on music.
Right.
But the DJing, but I was like, DJing is left to black people. Black people do DJing.
Right. Do you mind I interject on that?
Go ahead.
So with dubstep, what I have issues with that is they weren't injecting a narrative. They were just adding beats and audio tones.
Yeah.
So they were doing this whole crystallized frequency bullshit, and you're like, that ain't gonna help me do anything. So, and the other thing is then they stepped up and do trance, or trap. Sorry. It was a subtle step, and then trap isn't really telling you anything either. It's just AI generated bullshit.
And there's this thing called cloud.
Okay, speaking of that, last night, alright, so I did a video before I watched that, and you're going to trust me on that, before I watched Rick and Morty. So I'm looking at the moon, and this cloud goes by, and it looks like a fucking ghost. It had the eyes, and the moon just goes right across his nose. I'm like, motherfucker. I get those like synchronicity type things you can't explain, and you won't believe it if you weren't there type deal all the time. Go ahead.
I think that's all I have.
Alright.
Because it's magic. It
Oh,
was like they threw up the crystals.
Oh, yeah, because they got digitized. They did a whole Tron thing.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was thinking about how much they smoke or ingest crystals to get by.
Wow. I didn't even bridge the drug connection. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Wow. That's much pain and whatever based on Birdman. All right, so, fuck.
Yeah, I think our new person is coming in right now.
Is that our money? That may be our money.
Not our money, but something's taking over.
That's Sarah. I don't know who's got the head on. That's Stan. Not the Stan from Eminem. Stan's still alive. Very much alive. He drives us around. Alright, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna get an epoch. Let me make sure that alright, it seems to be... You can do whatever you want. This is the chime in fun part.
Oh, okay.
So you can do whatever the fuck you want. This free time. This is the after an artistic expression. It's called
improv.
Mental blue balls.
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to release the stuff that you held off. So, it was key, but it didn't work into the conversation type deal. So I'm just going to review the cards and do my phone fucked up shit. This is how I burn karma, burn time.
I just need a drink.
Gotta get my drink. I'm thirsty.
Get my drink.
Alright, shit. Right. So I'm looking for an epoch time. Oh, fuck. I'm really interested as to how, and I'll lay out the cards, and we'll just do it that way to see. And I'll do that. You don't need to be here. You'll have a video reference. Let's get that. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, this wasn't my gift. This was Nicole's.
Nicole?
Yeah, that's all her shit.
Who's Nicole?
Nikki.
Nikki? Oh.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get on board. All right, 1997 movie, The Cards. It's his. This is going to be mine. I'm going to play those, and I don't know how to play those because it's a memory game. So I don't remember the first time I used that. Made me cry. We had dominoes yesterday. I was going to write the number down. Just imagine a number. We'll keep it as a blank space. It's 1 to 1. So any activity you incorporate as a game instruction, you define it how you want. But you got to make the full loop of explanation, all right? And then you explain it audibly, all right? Now this timing on how I wrote it down is on the VIP section, so you'll have to pay for it and contact my constituents. It's not my money. We're not making any money off that, but we are the rappers. We're the closers. The elf inside with the money. Which money? Let's go ahead and do that. There's 3 of them, and I keep losing shit. All right, so that's the missing key set. They're wrapped up. So this is the secret to life right here. So money is very simply explained. It's M-O-N-E-Y. So you got questions on the handshake or whatever. That you're supposed to do it in the center there because you're sharing the heart love. But you go beginning, end, Y, and then that's usually for children of that sort. And then we have what is remaining, falls down, pops up. So that is O-N-E. Described as such as any idea, dream, positive or negative. How do we do that? You have the option to maximize that as a unit, put it to the power 0 equals to 1 new solution or working set. Basic, life, work. So, and then that bridges off woke, and then kill, or I'm illing it, Illinois. Alright, so that's the shit I worry about. Yeah. So I flipped mine, he did his side. Apparently I draw hard. James Gunn? Now he did Avatar, right?
Really? No.
No, what did James Gunn do? Explain to me, because who did Avatar? Because that's what I'm
Avatar
starting.
was in that
Cameron. James Cameron.
And, oh, the other Avatar.
Both Avatars, and the third one. Spending billions of dollars. So, what did James Gunn do?
I don't know, I'm about to look it up.
Alright. Did he do the Black Knight series?
No.
Who did that?
Chris Nolan.
Nolan. Alright. Yeah, I got a personal experience with Nolan. My movie experience and reference was Soderbergh, I think it's his name. The movie's called King of the Hill, 1997, same year. Not a cartoon. I had to have that argument so many fucking times with people, so I just stopped talking about it. My scene was cut on the cutting room floor. It was before DVDs where they put extras, so you're just gonna have to trust me on that. So I met Katherine Heigl. There's a Joshua character that was in swimming, and the large-nosed guy from what is this fucking
Superman.
From Superman?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay, that's why they did the Superman reference. Is that the new Superman? That looks fucking good. You should check out the trailer for that.
kid Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ah, okay. And everyone tears into the third one. They're like, that was just garbage. They were talking about the human body and the experience. Once you understand that each movie is describing a certain industry, you gain appreciation and you tend to shut them out. But that's a hard one to explain to some. So when did your psychosis begin? Do you know of a specific moment where you're like, no, this ain't right? You saw or heard something?
When I was little.
Okay. Do you have a specific age, or is it too
right
much?
at the beginning.
Okay.
I couldn't explain what I saw in the mirror.
Ah, God, the Bloody Mary shit. But it wasn't Bloody Mary, but I get it. Well,
It was more like, who the fuck is this guy?
I had one experience recently with my tattoo where I'm like, this isn't right. I don't remember having a tattoo. It felt like a watch, and I kept trying to take it off. And I'm like, that I knew it was real. I just didn't understand what I was doing.
But actually, I lied.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
9th grade, I was sleeping like this.
Alright, so cross arms like that.
And
Yeah.
then there was an ID card that would appear in front of me. And
Yeah.
I could read it. And I knew it was not real,
Alright.
but it still fascinates me.
Yeah.
So I kept trying to read while sleeping,
Yeah.
or write while sleeping, auto write or whatever it is.
Yeah. Lucid dreaming journal, basically.
I kept trying, like a muscle, I kept trying to make it stronger and whatnot.
Yeah, get better at it. Problem is that little game or rule set is not allowed in this reality. I found that to be as accurate as possible. And then people that have been in this process before do not find it respectful if you keep trying to sleep and do it. They need you to focus, and they gave you the reason of AI. Like literally, they could throw that episode together with ChatGPT in how long? They could probably do it overnight.
A minute.
Yeah, see? So that's why I'm handing that one over to you as a bridge set. So I think season 9 is going to focus on your communication with the experienced world. So don't freak the fuck out and don't chime yourself out, is all I'm saying. You get as many points as you can. So and it's a fine line, and you'll know when you get tagged out and someone else takes over. But you try to keep it as long as possible. This is the process that I'm explaining with my drink company once you hit 42 with nootropics. It's pretty cool as fuck. It's a pain in the ass because you got to walk and do hard shit. But
The one time I was on marijuana,
alright.
I had to like figure out. I was smoking, and I laid back in my little lawn chair,
Yeah.
and I started dreaming about like these lucid. I started lucid dreaming
Right.
about stars and black holes and music, and it was awesome.
Right.
I don't understand what other people do when they smoke or how much.
Yeah. Getting triggered, recreating the experience, and then the true hardcore druggies will always say you didn't get the real experience. I mean, I understand you made it to a point, but to get the full, you got to do this, and you're like, well, I'm super sensitive. I'm not able to do that. I know my limitations. So, what are on the experience? Which drug would you explain it towards? Do you have a?
I always wanted to try LSD.
Not try. Which one would you associate your delusional experience with? Mushrooms, LSD. They're kind of the same field. They got DMT or crystal meth. Was it a high intensity information stream? Or was it just psychedelic stuff?
Information stream after you pass out,
Okay.
like actually pass out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's where I am.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, so you keep telling me that you're in this recursive loop. you don't know what the next step is. And my personal belief is that you need more dialogue in your internal input on each day from other people and experiences. The problem is we're at a physical restriction process right now with the blood sugar and the weight and all that stuff. And, we've hit a point, we know change is going to happen, but we need help to get to the next step. And those that are helping keep repeating the same shit they did before they got me here. So we got to create a better solution. Does that make sense? Is that okay?
I understand.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to,
It's like no one knows how to speak.
Do what now?
No one knows how to speak.
How to speak your language.
Well, I'm trying to come up with a language.
Right. You're trying to create your own sequence set
Of proofs and logic. If else, while then, no for, no, if no, well, while for, else then, wherefore. Like
the 3-step process. Now, ironically, you told me your process. The yes, no. What was it? Do you remember what you told me?
Yeah.
Yes, no, and then something else.
Yes, no.
I don't remember what the third one was.
If else.
All right. Well, it's on the video. We have it documented. It's no major deal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they can go back and
Yeah, that's what I forgot.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep this. My brain's wanting to mix these picture ones in with the mix that I'm about to do, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible to keep as many people on board. So, I found out that my roommate does the exact same thing. He's got different words, but he does the exact same fucking process. So my question is like, did you hear him saying it from the other room, or did he hear you and he's repeating the process? I'll never know. That's the thing with this thing is we don't know who started it in the first place.
Last night I almost got in a little tip with whoever was in my room, but I was telling Tyler to shut the fuck up. So like, real loud. I'm pretty sure James heard it.
Yeah.
And whatever, I woke him up.
So Tyler, well, see, Tyler, let's go ahead and be honest. A lot of the Guardian people, they have mental restrictions that are going to be barriers their entire life with communication and whatnot. So,
Well, I can talk about people all day.
well, I know, but it's we have to acknowledge that sometimes they get stuck in a recursive loop.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler specifically goes, once he gets a task in his mind, he has to get it done, otherwise his thought process won't stop. He's a young kid full of vinegar and spite. Alright, and then,
Shit on him.
yeah.
Make sure he doesn't touch that kid.
Fine line. Yeah, that's some of the, yeah. There are certain individuals I wouldn't introduce to my nephews, nieces, younger cousins. Now, they still span, they're still having babies and stuff. My family's Catholic. They were raised to not stop until you're dead. So, and then they'll answer questions later. So, oh, what did you think of the thing? Like the simulation thing? They're like, we were actually dead. They just breezed over that. Do you think they're going to bring it up again? Nah, they're not going to.
Oh, yeah, it's Rick and Morty.
Well, yeah. They said that.
No, because they did bring up Jelly Bean again.
Well, I didn't even hear that. What was Jelly Bean? When? Oh, you're talking in a prior episode.
No, the king.
Yeah. See, I think season 9 is going to be fucking amazing, and those that in the know are going to be like, "Oh, finally, we fucking made it." So, and those that aren't will be like, "Oh, that was okay. I just didn't understand." See, that was the first 5 episodes, 6 episodes.
But the first one that got me was the one that said it was dry. Maybe I missed a couple episodes that I didn't.
It's trying to blow you out to get what market you're in. That's all it's trying to do. So I think this one, this is the new cable thing, and I think they're gonna use this more often than not. But I think this was a burn to the Yelp reviewers and YouTube vloggers. It's like, we don't need to hear your opinion.
Man, I don't feel well, man.
All right, if you need a break, that's fine. We're done.
There's like bleach. No.
Oh, you've not dealt with that one.
And,
So your past experiences that come up, you'll start getting the sensory information.
yeah.
Yeah. Problem is the one thing I'm going to request is, instead of talking about something, you have to have a life experience that is so similar to it. So like in the afterlife, when I'm buying all your porn, when someone questions, did they actually do this? I have an experience that I can reference to whatever. So let's just say the movie analyzers, what's going on right now with our people that have already crossed borders. All right, they're playing us. All right, they're helping us out. They're giving us cues. And then when it's our turn and they come back into the movie narrative, just a polite handshake. So, anyways, all right, yeah, I'm good. If you want to take a nap or get something to eat, I'm going to go ahead and fuck around for a little bit.
Go take a nap.
Yeah, burn some energy. Alright, I did not read your cards whatsoever. I can do that in a post video. I'll do that in a special one. This one's going on community. The on cuckoo for quackers. I keep saying ka-choo, and I'm not sneezing, am I? Every time I say ka-choo, am I literally sneezing? Is it a happy sneeze? Is it upstairs or downstairs? You know, and why does the ambulance keep popping off every time we do something? Are we literally mind fucking someone in Crazyville? Sorry, that shouldn't be like we've all been through this process.
Race.
Yeah. All right. Well, you sleep well, sir.
Or just leave it.
Take it like a man. Sorry, inappropriate. Too soon. My eyes have been touched inappropriately. And you can honestly say that. You see me in diapers. That was someone else's birthday present. Just mind you. Sorry you had to experience it. Really don't analyze this. It was 3, so it's either 3 or 3, and then again 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're talking these set right there as a unit. The stars. So it's E. This way it'd be the highest point. Star power. 35 is the number set, which is 33. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play through, and we'll just, if I mess up, I mess up. I would like music on here. It's 8:30. I already did the epoch time, if I remember. I'll try to keep it as short as possible. I already killed that, so I'm going to do 2026 on, that's the wrong, yeah, so new pipe. One of my things is I think a lot of these individuals in the RCF do not leave the hospice because the Wi-Fi ends at a certain point, and that's what I'm trying to iterate. Buy an Android device, download some music. That way you have your playlist that you can walk out on and get your steps in, both mentally and I type new pipe in there. So I'm going to do nursing, Joshua Sis, logo, playlist, and all, that was not 27, 7, play all, and we'll just play there. So I use 3 primary industries. You got cop, fire and medical, families, medical, and military. So that's what I primarily stick with. The rest of them, I know the protocols and procedures. You step in, you set out the fire. You know it's not your place, so you post up, and then you make your point, and that's it. You document as well as you can. All right. I've already explained the 911 trick. Dial 911 before you even get in there. You know it's an issue. You dial it immediately, and you start talking. You're not talking to 911, you're talking to the other individual. You let them know what's going on. So we've got this layout. I'm going to go ahead and play it through real quick and then relay it out. So just flip it. Getting back in the key set. Now I like this. Okay, well it doesn't do it on that one. I think it's that one. No. It's Real Couch Tuner. Their subtitle system is fucking amazing. When you do it in portrait mode, it's huge. So, just gonna play it all the way through. I'm gonna hold it, it's just quicker. So, the 3, 2. Trying to keep the cars as best as possible. So we got 2. Alright. So once you acknowledge one thing, your internal monologue will come out. It doesn't have to be AI, it can be whatever your system is. 1, 2, 2. Oh, I fucked that up already. Fuck. Nothing much. 2. Alright. So, and then we already know that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Highest queen. Old Buck just walked by. So it says hack ride with the stars. So 2 hack ride. A. So it's the alpha. Okay. AK-47. Now we're just going to leave it there. So 90 is dream, acknowledge love. And 23, that's... Oh, okay, on the 496, let's go ahead and address that. So we've got 6. The multiples are 1, 2, and 3, I believe. And then if you add that up, I could do this with my eyes closed. So that would be 6 then. Alright? So on the next one, this is the number. So I know that 4, 9, 6. I'm not sure 42 is, but I know the key numbers are 6 and 8. And it's a recurring process. So, anyways, as you can see, it is 2 lock items and then a centralized idea into a higher processing. So, I'll go ahead and adjust that. 1, 0, 0. And that base 2 is 10. It's 10. December. This. Mall. with an L in between because we were raised in the 80s. That's one congruent idea. This is canary, so that's canary. Canary. So bluebird. Countermeasure to Oz, different media, and what was I looking for? Is this right here. Eyes closed. Alright, I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I don't know how much we are.